Chiefs squad. Let's go, Chiefs Kingdom. This week, we're getting ready to see this primetime Monday night football game. The Kansas City Chiefs, the New York Giants. We've been waiting all week for this moment. Now, I think everybody has been on edge, and I cannot wait to see just how the Chiefs rebound and produce. This is the most adversity they have seen in a long time. I can't remember the last time we've had this much adversity hit our organization, at least not during this Andy Reid tenure. I think this moment right here is going to be the moment where the season changes. And let's go ahead and first speak on what has hit the news most recently. You have uh, Chiefs players that are interacting on Twitter, which is never a safe thing to do whenever it's not going to be all blue skies and sunshine. But uh, of course, everybody has seen Tyrann Mathieu and his reactions that have gone viral defending Anthony Hitchens, who has been under fire with a lot of the Chiefs' kingdom, rightfully so or wrongfully. It doesn't matter. But of course, Honey Badger, who's uh, never shy about his words, went and defended his teammate and even went a little bit far and called the Chiefs fan base the most toxic probably in the league. Of course, that's a little bit of a stretch. I think every team is going to have those fans that are going to be just over the top. And of course, there's a lot of frustrations going on the field, a lot of frustrations from every direction. But we are 3-4, and we just came from three championship seasons. So I think everybody needs to kind of just relax just a little bit. Tyrann Mathieu went to his press release, his press conference, and apologized, which I thought was a big step because he really didn't need to. But as a leader of the team, you have to swallow your pride sometimes. Right or wrong doesn't always matter, but you are the leader of the defense. And Tyrann Mathieu, I just want to give him some kudos, give my man some love for going and just apologizing, saying that he wants to stay in Kansas City. He is not going to be the distraction, and you can tell that he's mature and he's being a leader. So that was big to see him backtrack that at least to the point where he's not going to be the distraction and cause more trouble and headaches for this Chiefs defense. Now, Frank Clark, on the other hand, he also admitted that he's had some struggles on the field because of other things going on in his life, off the field, off season distractions, and it's affected his on the field play. His effort is one thing that I think needs to be improved. You can't be laughing on the sideline when your team is getting slaughtered. And I do think that that's something that he realizes needs to be changing. So that at least is a big step. Maybe that means Frank Clark is going to be that leader that's getting paid the big bucks, and that's been the biggest, probably the most glaring weakness of our team: not getting pressure on the other team's quarterback and not stopping the run at the point of attack. So everybody, if you haven't had a chance to go look at those press conferences, check that out because they were very intriguing to hear over the last couple days. Moving on, Monday Night Football. We have a chance as the Chiefs Kingdom to bounce back. The 2-5 New York Giants, this in years past, I would say, has been a gimme game, but maybe we actually get coached harder. Maybe we come out with some fire and just put a brutal beat down on these Giants. That's what I'm hoping, at least something similar to the fashion of how we played against the Washington football team. The reason I say that is because we need some type of momentum at this point. We're 3-4. Everybody is actually on edge. Players, as you can tell, fans, as you can tell, Patrick Mahomes, the media, every everybody in the nation is going in on us right now. So I'm willing to wait until after this game to freak out. Because if we lose to the Giants, then I'm going to be just like everybody else. But for now, we still have a good chance to make it into the playoffs. And this week right here is where the momentum will change. At least that's what we're hoping. If we lose to the Giants, then I think there are major reasons to be concerned. The four losses that we've had so far were 35-36 to the Ravens. We've lost to the Chargers 24-30, and the Bills were 20-38. So I think those three games we were at least able to manage and put points on the board, whether that be turnovers, whatever the other reasons are, our defense not stopping the other team's offense. And then the last loss that we had to the Titans was 27-3. Our offense will be the same old Chiefs offense led by Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes. I think there's some things we need to do, like run the ball with our running backs. We have Darrell Williams and we have Jerick McKinnon, who hasn't really had the opportunity. He's not seeing any extra snaps on the field as he was whenever Clyde was healthy. So that's something that we need to change. We need to utilize, maybe throw in Noah Gray, Michael Burton, have some more double tight end sets where we're just lining up, playing smash mouth football. Of course, you still want to pass a lot because your best player is your quarterback, but you got to keep the defense honest as well. They're just pinning their ears back and rushing 3, 4 players and smacking the quarterback because they know exactly what they need to do. I think we've given up 13 points to the Washington football team, but everybody else has managed at least 27 points against our Chiefs defense. Uh, that just can't happen. Now, I think the Titans, we had shown a little bit of life. Uh, Nick Bolton has been a player. He's been a baller. And I think Mike Dana, Chris Jones, and Frank Clark, they need to be a little bit better as well up on the line because you need to get to the other quarterback. You need to stop runs. And that's something I think we can do against the Giants. Daniel Jones, he has more legs than a lot of other quarterbacks. He can run, but he's not a Lamar Jackson. You can get to Daniel Jones and force him to be a little timid, throw the ball inaccurate, and take advantage of those situations whenever he does so. So that is what I'm looking forward to seeing happen. Uh, we should not be allowing 27 points to this team that has been decimated by injuries at the running back, at the wide receiver position. Uh, I'm looking forward to seeing how our defense responds to the criticism now that they have adversity that's real actually hitting their side of the football. So now I think they have something that they can rally behind. And Spagnuolo needs to call a better defense as well, keep Juan Thornhill and uh, keep Nick Bolton and Willie Gay all in the game on crucial downs. Don't be bringing in Daniel Sorensen and Ben Neiman to stop somebody on third down whenever you need that. Like that's a whole nother story, but it needs to be something that's stated. So with that being said, I think also this game is a must win for the Chiefs to actually keep our hopes alive, tackling, knowing your assignments, running the ball, play calling and coaching needs to be flawless and actually show that you can run an offense without being gimmicky and without just dropping back 40, 50 times because you should not need that in this game at all whatsoever. Pressure the quarterback. That's going to be number one. Run the ball. That's going to be number two. And number three, get some takeaways because those three things, if you run the ball, pressure the quarterback, you're going to be keeping the possessions a little bit in your favor. You're not just letting the Giants do whatever they want the whole game and dial up some blitzes, and that's going to lead to takeaways. If you do that, the Chiefs should win this game handily. No reason for concern. You're going to see Patrick Mahomes bounce back, offense moving the ball like we always have, other than just the outlier last week. And that's all I got for you guys today. Chiefs Kingdom, go ahead and like, subscribe, give me some feedback. Tell me what you think, and am I just being optimistic, or are we really going to be going to hell this week? It's Halloween Sunday. Everybody have a good one. And I just want to say, go Chiefs. 1.